Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm William Adkins. Today we're going to do a special thing. We're going to make what's called a rocket stove. Now in my woodworking and all, I have a shed out back that I like to use to work in, but it's getting to be winter time and it gets pretty cold. So I wanted to find a way to heat it so I could use it during the winter time. Well, last year I tried this. This is an alcohol burning stove. The way you make that is you take a quart can, a normal size piece of toilet tissue, you pull the core out of the tissue, you scrunch it up and you put it in a can like that. Then you pour rubbing alcohol into the can and light it on fire and let it heat. If your flame's too high, you put like a steel wall on top of it. But this didn't suit my purposes. This is like an up close heater. You got to be up close, so it didn't do very well in the shed. So I decided this time around I'm going to build what's called a rocket stove. Now most people build them out of soup cans and things, and there are a lot of different designs that they come up with. I'm just going to make mine straight up, and I'm going to use a gallon paint can and a quart paint can. We're gonna go from there. All right. Okay. So first thing I want to do is I want to take this quart paint can, set it on top of the gallon paint can on the lid, kind of center it. Then I'm gonna draw me a line. Once it's centered, I'll draw a line around the quart paint can, like so. Now once I got that circle made, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my drill. I got a bit here just a little bit smaller than 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to drill on the inside of that circle all the way around. All the way around. So when I get that done, I'll come back and I'll show you the next step. Okay, you see I've got all the holes drilled in the top of the can. Next step, take a set of 10 snips and snip all this around the outside, just like so. And again, this is going to take a while, so I'll finish this off, then I'll come back and show you next. Okay, now as you can see, I've got the top cut out. That's what it looks like. The next step, I'm going to get on some heavier gloves. These heavy gloves on. Then what I got to do is I got to fit my smaller can up through the lid, if I can, which will require probably some filing and all. Alright? One tip here, if you're doing something like this, you got pets or small children or something, you want to have something to catch your metal shavings. Okay, a lot of them get caught inside the can, but some of them get out here. Alright? So I got this piece of heavy cardboard down. So what I do with that, once I get some the shavings on it, right to my waste can, dump right in. Anything else I would use my shop vac for. Alright, so now we know the can, like I showed you, the small can, not quite fitting through. So what I gotta do is I'll put it back on my large can, put the lid back on my large can, and I'll get me a file. Sharp edge. These edges aren't going to matter a whole lot once you get your can in. Okay, just a little more over here. Slide them downward on the inside. Still might need to do a little bit more clipping. Let's do this. You gotta play with these a little bit to get them right. You want to get it to fit tight though, like so. That way when the lid's on, it will spin the smaller can a couple inches off the bottom of the larger can. It gets to help get some airflow. And there it is, that's that much. Now, what I got to do, take that back off. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting some holes in these. Alright? Just got to work it back off. It's nice and tight. That's the way you want to have it. Okay, now I'm going to start putting holes in these. Now, that's the way we're going to do it. I'm going to start the can opener for the bottoms and the tops. Alright, around the can. So, let's start with a large can. Put a hole in one side here. Then we'll go straight across from it to get our starting points. Put another one in there, straight across from it. Then we'll do the same way here, go in between, hole there, and straight across from that. Okay, so there is our starting points. Now we've got to fill in between. Again, you can see the stuff here. You want to get rid of it. You want to keep that cleaned up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of dumping this, I'm going to move over to my shop vac, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to plug in my shop vac, and we'll clean that up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Now that that's cleaned up, we'll continue on here. taking from a couple of different videos. This is nothing new. There's all kinds of videos online about how to make these. They do different configurations. Like they put a big can here, a smaller can, and then to the side, or like what I'm doing. I'm just doing it straight up. And I'm taking from 2 different videos I watched. I watched one with this, and then another one with the other holes. So I'll show you what I've come up with. Now we'll just start going in between, like so, with a can opener, and all the way around. Going in between. All right, just like that. All right. Again, when I'm done with that, we'll come back and go to the next step. Okay, welcome back. Now as you see, I punched holes in both the large can and the small can all the way around. Alright, next step here is going to be, I've got drill holes in the centers of these, and it's going to look like what you see here. So, I drill holes all the way around like that on both cans. Alright, that's going to take a little bit of time, and we'll see you when it's done. Okay, there you go, folks. It's all the components of my rocket stove. Both buckets drilled out and ringed out the same way. One difference in the smaller paint can, I drilled holes in the bottom to help with airflow, because it will be suspended inside the bigger can. It will need air coming up underneath of it as well. So now, only thing left to do now is put it together and test it out. There she is, burning away, doing really well. Threw a couple sticks and some dry leaves in. I think that's going to work really well to heat up my shed, so I can work out there in the wintertime. Although I might not. I use scrap. I have a lot of scrap wood from my woodworking. I might throw some wood pellets in here instead, maybe some charcoal. But it's burning good. Look at that. Good, a lot of heat coming off there too. I'll be back with updates later. Once I start working in my shed again, I'll be back with some updates. Let you know how well this works. Alright, for now, this is Bill Atkins. Thank you for watching, and like I said, if you like this, give us a like, thumbs up, and share, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you know when I make another video. Alright, for now, peace, out of here.